have time to get out during my lunch break and run any errands, but today it just worked out really well for me that I had time, and so I was able to run over to Trader Joe's. I wanted to pick up some bone broth, again, to try that as the recommendation for how to break my fast today. They had both beef and chicken, so I'll be trying those over the next couple of days. And this is not the brand that Thomas DeLauer recommended. He recommended one that's called like Kettle and Fire or Fire and Kettle. He has a discount code as well, and I have seen that one at like Fresh Market, Whole Foods, those kind of places here in town. They are just not as close to my office, and I really didn't have time to make a stop at 2 different stores today. So I'm going to try the Trader Joe's brand until I can get by and pick up the other brand or order it from using his discount code. The other thing he recommended was to break a fast with proteins and fats, and so I did have a chance also at Trader Joe's to pick up. They had in the refrigerated section this grass-fed beef sirloin roast, and it is literally, the ingredients are beef sirloin, sea salt, and black pepper. So pure ingredients there. And for the fats, I looked at some of their dressings, but I just didn't really find a dressing. I thought one time I bought a béarnaise sauce there pre-made, but I didn't find that today either. So what I just went ahead and bought was some clarified ghee. I'll melt a little bit of this and dip the roast beef slices, a couple of slices in the ghee, and that will be my protein and fat for again, breaking my fast later today. And then I'll go from there and plan to have a keto dinner. So one of the other things, I did check my blood glucose this morning at 11 o'clock before I drank my Prove It ketones, the splash flavor, and my glucose was 95 at 11 o'clock, and then I mixed up half a pack and drank my ketones, and then I checked my glucose again at 12 o'clock, about 45 minutes after I had drank those, and it had actually dropped down to 90. So the ketones certainly are not raising my glucose. So I was very happy to see that, because I really am enjoying those. They make me feel better, and it's, you know, it's just a nice flavor, and so I was very pleased with those results. I was a little nervous that maybe the sweetener in the ketone pack might do something to my blood glucose and raise my insulin. So the other thing, when I get back to the office here in a couple of hours, probably around 2 or 2:30, I'm going to mix up the ketone bone broth that I've shown you in previous videos, and again test my glucose before and after, and just, you know, be certain that it's not raising, doing anything to rise my insulin as well. So I'll be checking those two things, and then doing something different today to break my fast. And then always at Trader Joe's, I picked up a couple of favorites. They have great price on macadamia nuts, and that's just a good keto snack, low carb, high fat. And then also they have a great price on the cheese bites. So this is just 100% baked cheese, and it doesn't have any additional flavors like I usually prefer, like, you know, rosemary or the jalapeno, other ones that I've shown y'all, but these are good, and again, they about half the price of where, you know, you can find them at other stores. So that's it for now. I will give an update later today on how I'll be testing my glucose, both with my ketone bone broth this afternoon, and then when I break my fast this evening following his recommendations. Hi, I'm back with another update now that I have broken my fast, and this testing with the blood glucose and the ketone meter I'm finding to be very interesting. So at 4 o'clock, before I broke my fast, I tested both, and my glucose was down to 80 and my ketones were at a 1.1. And so then I broke my fast a little after 4, and I tried to break it with the bone broth. I tried both flavors, and I just can't do it. I just can't drink that bone broth straight. So nothing against Trader Joe's brand. I've tried other brands and just had the same reaction. So I will use it. I'll use it in soups and stir fries and beef stroganoff and those kind of things. I think it's great for that. So it won't go to waste, but to just drink it, heat it up and drink it straight, it's just not for me. So instead, I heated up a few slices of the roast beef and had that. And I had that a little after 4, and then about 30 minutes after that, I had a serving of macadamia nuts. So I had the protein and fats, and there were just a couple of carbs and the macadamia nuts. So that's what I've had, and it's been about an hour since I broke my fast with the beef. I'm looking at the clock. Yeah, it's been an hour, and I just tested my blood glucose and ketones again, and my glucose is up to 99. So it went from 80 to 99. That's higher than it was this morning at 10 o'clock when I first checked it. And my ketones dropped to a 0.7. So I'm still in ketosis, but anything over 0.5, but that did drop from 1.1 just from eating the protein and like half a serving of the macadamia nuts. So very interesting. I'm interested to continue testing and see what other things. I will test wine after I get home and I'm not driving. I will test my glucose and ketones before, and then 30 minutes and an hour after having wine, and see what that does to me. So I'm finding this very interesting. So stay tuned, and I'll be back with another update after I test that.